Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey. I want to welcome you to the video cast. None of us are good at everything. I know that there are some people who seem like they are. I am not one of them. But there are those talented people, the great Renaissance people, who seem to be able to excel at absolutely everything that they do. They're handy around the house. They can build anything from anything. They're artistic, they're musical, they are great writers and thinkers, and we all have met these people. They just seem to excel. But even they are not really good at everything. No one's going to be excellent at everything. So the question is, why even try? I mean, it's important that you know what it is you are good at. Think about it. What are you good at? Where are your skills? Where are your talents? What are the things that you seem to excel at and that you can build upon? You see, it's good to want to know a little bit about a lot of things. That's good. I mean, that's where reading comes in. I love reading. I love studying. I like watching documentaries. I like to learn little bits of things from all over the place. But I want to invest my time and my energy into those things that I can do well, those things that I can excel at, and truly develop myself so that I can move forward. You see, we are like a big team here on this planet. We all work together. We all have our different talents and abilities, things that we could do. I was watching the other day a documentary, as a matter of fact, but it was about the Cassini spacecraft that went to Saturn. And it was something that I think it was Nova on PBS did when the Cassini finally burned up in the atmosphere of Saturn and its trip was done, and they went over all the different parts of this fascinating thing. When you think of it, of sending a spacecraft all the way to Saturn and the amazing stuff that it did, I'm constantly amazed at our ability to just go beyond anything we ever dreamed about, to just push the boundaries. It is a wonderful thing, and if we made it to Saturn, we can make it farther. But I'm not here to talk about space travel. The thing is that in working on that project, it took hundreds of people, all having a specific job. Some people's job was to monitor the information on one point, and that information would come in. It would take them hours, days, years. They're still going through some of that information in order to process, but it was one point. But that one point was important. You see, every single person had a job to do. They weren't struggling to do everybody else's job. No one was there trying to understand the entire project and to be the star of the show and take over the whole thing. Everybody focused on just what they were there to do. That's how we all work together. If we just focus on the things that we are skilled at and capable of doing, we do our very best at it. You should be doing what you do best as if you were going to be the very best in the world. That no one could surpass you in the things that you do, that one thing that you do. You see, that's where we find real excellence and real skill. We're not competing against everyone else, we compete against ourselves. Think of it this way. You look at a brick. A brick is just like a big rock. And all by itself, it might be good as a paperweight, but it doesn't do a whole lot, as a single brick. But if you put that brick in the middle of a wall and take it out, you've weakened this huge wall. This wall could be the side of a cathedral. It could be the side of a skyscraper. But that one missing brick can weaken it enough to collapse the whole thing. That brick is important to the structure, just as you are important in everything that you do. If you're part of a team, know that your contribution to that team is vital for its success. If you are part of a larger group, whether that be in school, work, church, some organization, your contribution is vital to the success of that group. You are not just someone who's filling space. You have an important thing to do. Do it well, because it is important. It is the success or failure of everything depends on it. But you have to decide what that is, and you have to perfect it. No one's going to come in and make you better than what you are. You have to work at making you the best. I also want to thank you for spending this time with me. I know your time is valuable, and it is important that we have this time together. And I want to encourage you, I want to help you to move forward, and I hope that this does. Believe me, I do not take your time for granted. I appreciate it. I also want you to understand that you must always be your best. Love God, have good manners, discover the unknown, and change your world. Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey again. I want to thank you for spending time watching the video cast. I do hope that these add value to you, that they encourage you, that they give you principles and information that you can use in your everyday life. That's our purpose for being here. The Growth Center was designed and created in order to help you to become the very best that you were created to be, to fulfill all of those dreams and desires that you've had, to accomplish your goals and your dreams. Now, I also want to encourage you to get other material besides this video cast, which, by the way, if right below here, you're going to see a little button that's called subscribe. I do hope that you subscribe to this video cast so that regularly when we put these up, you'll be notified and you can watch them. But I also want you to go over to the website, which is at www.johnpatrickhickey.com. There you're going to find books and other materials to help you to grow and to continue to pursue those goals. Again, that's www.johnpatrickhickey.com. And thank you again for joining us.